Gundam Review. What's up, everyone? Thank you for joining us once again on the D-Star01 channel. I'm your host, Dexter Arafiles. And guess who I brought today? Say hello.
Hi.
This is Janelle Arafiles. She's here to help me review the Gundam Universe Wave 1 set. Now, what are these? Where did these come from? These are exclusively distributed by Tamashii Nations, and these are inexpensive Gundam figures. I know, right? Who would have thought they would be inexpensive?
I'm mostly here because he said there would be a unicorn with wings.
Yes, there is a unicorn with wings, which is the Unicorn Gundam, the RX-0. Now, these retail for about 25 to 30 bucks, and you can get these where?
At D-Star Toys.
That's right. You can get these at DStarToys.com, your reliable source for awesome action figures. That's right. So, let's look at these figures, but before we do that, here is a Robot Spirits Gundam. This is the anime version, which has a lot of joints and everything like that. And this is about $40 to $45. Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah, seriously. It's a little bit more expensive to buy these. So I'm starting to think the reason why these were made was because they were saying, oh, we really need to put out a more affordable Gundam figure. So let's open these up. Let's see if they're worth it. First, we got to start off with the original Gundam. Let's put all these aside right now. We're just going to look at GU-01, also known as the RX-78-2, which is based off the original Gundam from back in the 60s, 70s? I think so. That's originally my favorite Gundam series because, what can I say? I love the original. And let's look at this. Wow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you looking at this? For one.
This is the RX-78.
Yes, this is the RX-78-2. The original Gundam from back in the day. And I'm going to tell you right now, just by looking at this figure, it's already bigger. It seems to be better than the Robot Spirit. We'll have to wait and see. So let's look here. And let's look at this beautiful Gundam. And of course, we have the classic red, blue, and white, or red, white, and blue. And it looks really, really good. This guy is huge. Whoa. You know, honestly, I thought because they're cheaper that they would go for a smaller Gundam. But what we're looking here is actually a bigger scaled Gundam, to my surprise. Now, here's what I've kind of noticed. And now that we're looking at all this, the paint and everything does look great. But let's talk about the scale here. And I know we're not in articulation and scale, but we do got to compare. Look at the size of these two.
I like that he's larger.
Wow, seriously? Well, yeah, because he's a giant robot. He has to be giant. And then what I hate is that the Robot Spirits made these guys a lot smaller. So honestly, it should be reversed. The more expensive one should be bigger, and the cheaper one should be smaller. But here, we don't get that. We don't. And I hate to admit it just off the bat, just because he's a much bigger sized robot, I'd have to say I would actually prefer.
In this case, bigger is better?
Bigger is better. Okay. Yes, bigger is better. The Gundam Universe one, I think. So here's one thing that I noticed when it comes to paint and detail. The plastic on this one is not as nice as you can see here on the original. Let's look closer at the original. It just looks much nicer, much smoother, where this one's a little more rough. I don't know if you guys can see on the legs here. It definitely is not as smooth as the Robot Spirits one. So that's it when it comes to comparison. He does look really, really awesome. Love the scale. So let's move on to articulation and scale. And let's see how tall this guy is standing. He's standing at about 6 inches. Okay, there we go. So he's about 6 inches, and we got to compare him to other robots. So, of course, we got to bring back the Robot Spirits one. And his shield just doesn't want to stay on, so we're just going to keep it off. He's standing at 5 inches, so a whopping 1 inch more is what you get for cheaper the cost. And let's put in a Zaku. Whoa, okay. Okay, yeah, they're not going to work.
Basically, if you buy this toy, you're going to have to invest in the entire
line. You're going to have to. So if you're thinking you can buy like...
shucks.
Shucks, right? Well, they're more inexpensive. This Zaku, the whole anime version Zaku set is like $50, so why not? So let's move on, and here we have a Bring Arts Xenogear. Ooh, so these two actually work better. Yeah, look at this.
They actually fit.
Whoa, that's cool. Finally, I can put these two together. Yes, 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 absolutely. Oh wow, that is a sure win for me. And I don't know why. I mean, he's supposed to be a huge, like, 200-foot robot, and I guess we're gonna compare him to a fake
I don't think this is a good
No, this
comparison.
is not a good comparison. So let's talk about articulation and scale. We have a wonderful, awesome joint here at the ankle there. Is this a double joint? Yeah, that is a double jointed knee. And we have the ball joint here at the crotch. We have. Can you do ab? You want him to do ab crunches?
Ab crunch.
Nope.
Not like he
No
needs
six
to.
pack. No, he doesn't need to. He's a giant robot. He could just step on people if he wanted to. We have a ball joint here, or no, that's just a regular joint there at the shoulder. Can he hug himself? Sort of, kind of.
Well, he doesn't.
He doesn't really need
that.
to, no. But he can do solid side kicks. Look at this. Unfortunately, he can't hold that side kick. Yeah, he can. I'd say so. We have bicep swivel, like I said.
Ooh,
we have
sneaky.
what is that? That's single, double? Is that a double joint? I think that's a double joint. Yeah, that is a double joint. I'd have to say that's a double joint. It's not the best double joint, but it is a double joint. We get the ball joint here at the wrist. We got one at the neck. Is there anything else? Does the skirt go up? Yeah, kind of does. Kind of.
His skirt.
A skirt? Well, yeah, I call this a skirt. This is totally a skirt. What, you don't think this is a
You're gonna
skirt?
upset some people.
Okay, fine. The
Don't repeat the doll
pants?
incident. We're not going back.
Okay,
no.
we're not going back to that.
Mhm.
Okay. Anyway, let's just move on. Super articulation. Super articulated, sorry. A lot of people ask me, hey, can you show the range of motion? Let's show them the range of motion. Let's try to twist here. It doesn't look like you can twist that much because the blue part is actually being hindered by the red parts here. And then we could do side kicks there. No, that front kick like that. Can you reach all the way back? No. So the only issue here that I have is that his torso doesn't twist very well. So let's look at our accessories here, which Janelle has gladly put all of these out. So one thing I noticed is the beam swords are just these solid pink. They're no longer transparent plastic, but we do get to outfit him. So let's outfit him right now. And let's put one of the beam swords on here. And then we'll put a beam sword in the hand. So he does come with extra hands too. He comes with the classic shield, the beam sword, and the beam rifle. I don't think we get anything else. So no bazooka, unfortunately.
Nope.
So yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. So let's get this guy together. Everyone, please stand by. So let's look here. I outfitted him. Is he left-handed? Is he right-handed? I don't know. I just decided to make him a left-handed user here. I don't think Amuro is a left hand, but anyway, as you can see, this is really nice. And what's really cool, what I love about this shield when I put it together is when you put on the trigger finger hand, you can put the shield there, and then there's also a peg here that goes into the arm, so it's super secure, unlike our friend here, who's not as secure. This is definitely a better way to implement the shield, and as you can see, the beam does look really cool. And let's take this out and let's see how he is with the rifle. And there you have it. Boom. Shooting off Xeons all day, every day. And does this thing go left and right? No, it doesn't. So usually the Robot Spirits one, the handle. So the handle right here, when it comes to this Gundam, does not move left and right, so he can't hold it like that classic way that he usually does. But that's okay, considering that we're only paying like 25 to 30 bucks for this figure. He's actually really good. So, hun, what do you think? What do you think? For the price point, what do you think?
I think that he's a really good buy. He's just a little bit squeaky.
Yeah, he's a little bit squeaky. That's something I noticed when it comes to articulation joints. They're not as, I mean, they're still smooth, but yeah, hear that? No, this is not an action figure ASMR channel. So, so that's my only issue. Really fantastic deal. Really love these. This is kind of reminds me of back in the day when they released Mobile Suits in Action. But for now, I don't think these are available in retail stores. Not that I know of. I'm going to have to double check on that.
It's available on dstartoys.com.
That's right. You can get this at www.dstartoys.com. We have these in stock. All right, let's move on to the next one, which is everyone's favorite Gundam series, the boy band Gundam series, as I like to call it. Well, not really, because they're all pretty badass. Wait, hun, are boy bands badass? I don't know if they are anymore. Anyway, let's just move on. We're dealing here with the Gundam Universe Wing Gundam GU02. This is second in the series. This is the main Gundam of that series. This Gundam looks really, really solid. And like I said, for the price point, It looks absolutely amazing. Now, like I said before, we're not going to show it again. These are definitely scaled bigger. Okay, sure, let's show it just again, just real quick. As you can see, much bigger. I don't have a Robot Spirits Gundam wing, so I can't really compare. But let's look at this guy. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Fantastic. Just wow. Everything about him just looks really cool. Sure, the plastic isn't as good as the Robot Spirits, but who cares? Because it just looks really cool. They got the look down. They got the paint and detail down. Everything looks really fantastic. We got the boosters in the back here. Got the boosters from the back in the back of the back, and here it's in the back of the thighs. His calves. Yes, his calves. Oh my gosh. Sorry.
The anatomy of Gundams.
Yes, he looks really fantastic. Let's look close at the face here. Look at that wonderful face. Just love all the details here. I'm starting to think that this guy probably isn't the best thing to play with just because these seem very fragile. You don't want to knock those off. Would you give this to a child, hun? Considering the price point, it's like halfway between.
Depends on the age.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I would give it. This is a really nice collectible for the price.
My little brothers like to build these. They love to build these. So they could handle something like this.
Okay.
So it really depends on the child and their fine motor skills and their level of trustworthiness.
Yeah.
So
child can handle a Gundam model, then I would say, yeah, get him this one. If they don't want, if they're tired of building and they just want to get right to the Gundam awesomeness, this would be a good alternative.
Yeah.
I'd have to say. All right, so let's go over articulation and scale. He's looking to be 6 inches. No surprise there. When it comes to articulation, we already did that with the first one, so we're just going to skip it. It doesn't really look like he has anything different. Maybe this kilt. Are we calling it the kilt? We're going to call it the kilt.
we're going to call it a warrior's
utility belt.
There you go. Utility belt. There. The utility belt here is articulate. I think that's really it. Okay, so these things also go up and down. The shoulder pads also go up and down, or the shoulder joint here. And I think that's really the only difference. Besides that, yeah, easily over 20 points of articulation. Let's go over the range of motion. Everything looks really good. Can he also do it? See, I'm telling you, that's kind of a problem for me. That's the only negative that I'm seeing right now is this waist joint. Like, why is it even there if this is all you can do? Right?
I guess if you're acting it out and you want the Gundams to talk to each other and they do like a slight
They're like,
motion,
hello.
like
I am Gundam Wing. That's what you want, right? So you want that little movement.
we're like, can you believe this guy?
Yeah, look at this guy right here. So that's it when it comes to range of motion. Well, I guess we should picture him with this one because this one's the most relevant when it comes to size. Is Xenogears or Xenogear from Bring Arts. So as you can see, you could definitely put these two together, which is so cool. This is my dream right here.
This is mostly in the difference of like the size of the head, I would say. But everything else scales.
Ever since I played Xenogear, I said one day I will have these two figures fight each other, and that day is today.
I can't wait to hear the dialogue of this play out.
Well, the complicated story of Xenogears, no, I don't know if they would mix. Anyway, let's move on. Let's look at his accessories. Oh!
Isn't that cool?
Oh! Oh! You gotta put that one in. That's really cool! It's amazing. Have a fully outfitted Gundam wing. Wow! Wow! Look at this. We got the shield, which fits on just like the other Gundam. And also we have the beam rifle, which fits. And also, I don't think I told you in the last Gundam that the shield is interchangeable because of these joint holes here. And you can easily switch them. But that's really cool. But more importantly, look at this. What is this? Articulated wings. Wow. There you go.
So cool.
Very cool. Definitely worth the money, in my opinion. Wow, Tamashii Nation.
The wings alone.
Yeah,
come on.
just come on. Look at this. Look at this. Just look at that. Just look. Wow. Okay, let's move on. Unicorn Gundam. Let's talk about this guy. Now, honestly, I don't remember which Gundam it came from. I kind of stopped at Wing, so someone help me. Is this Gundam Seed? I think it is. No? Maybe?
So.
Yeah, I kind of stopped. So, but we're gonna still open them up, and we're gonna look at this guy.
I'm gonna check this.
Okay, as she checks that, I'm gonna open this guy up, and we're gonna look at paint and detail, articulation, and scale, and accessories as usual. Oh my gosh. You know what else I appreciate? That they don't put an excessive amount of tape on this guy, so he's really easy to remove from the package. Let's look how easy this is. Look how easy that is. Whoa! Oh! Oh my gosh, this is really cool. How can they make this a $30 toy? It just looks so detailed and amazing. Wow. Wow. Wow, this is really cool. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, paint and detail. What can I say? Breathtaking. Gundam, red, white, fantastic. All these little details on it just make it look really cool. Let's just look at all of these amazing details. Just look at it. Just look at all this stuff. Whoa. Look, even these things pop out for the beam swords. Whoa, that's really cool. Whoa. All right, let me put that back on. I didn't think they would actually do that. I honestly thought when I first saw these that the beam sword handles would just kind of stay in there. But no, you could actually use those for beam swords. Wow, they thought of everything with this figure. And it's only $30. Very, very cool. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. So paint and detail, clearly one of the best looking Gundams in this series. Actually, they're all really good looking. I can't say one is better than the other. Wow. All right, so let's go over articulation and scale. Let's see how tall he's going to stand. So this guy's standing a little bit taller than 6 inches. He's a little bit taller, so of course, sure, why not? Let's just compare him to the Robot Spirits RX-78. And of course, the Bring Arts, Xenogears. As you can see, these two work really well together, to my surprise. Is there anything different when it comes to articulation and scale compared to the others? Now, here's something that I've kind of noticed with this one. Because he has so much, just metal parts, or not metal parts, or parts everywhere, or he's designed differently than the other Gundams, the knee joints, to my surprise, are not as bendy, because this part right here is hindering with that part. This is something that I think they couldn't avoid in order to get the most accurate Gundam. Yeah, see, that is not getting a full knee bend right there. That's so unfortunate. Is his range of motion still good? Yeah, he can do side kicks. Nope. Oh my gosh, look at this, hon. Look at this. So now it's even worse. So no swivel.
He's got a bulkier belt.
Yeah, he's just got a bulkier belt. That's so unfortunate that they can't really do that twist, which is so unfortunate. I think that's the only main negative of this figure.
You just can't partake in the side conversations between Wing and the original.
That's just, oh man.
It just gets to be left out.
Yeah, that is my only issue with these figures. It just seems like that waist just hinders the articulation, whereas everything else is really cool. Like, look at all this articulation. Look at this awesome range of motion and stuff like that. Really, really nice action figure. All right, so let's go over the accessories. Okay, so here we have Gundam Unicorn fully outfitted here. This is really, really cool. Wow, look at this shield. Very, very detailed, very nice. Also, the beam rifle looks really cool. The beam sword, like I said, is not a transparent pink, but that works for me. And also, you get 2 extra beam saber handles, which can be, I believe they could be added here for the backpack. Yeah, just like any other gun. Also, this is articulated, which is really cool. So let's see if we can put that on real fast. Oops, and the backpack flies off. Let's see if we can fit that in real quick. So yeah, there you go. That's all you got to do to get that on. And let's fully outfit him. Sure, let's just put this other one in. Why not? And there you have it, a fully outfitted Unicorn Gundam. And if you're wondering how come he has this beam, I think I already said that, but the handles do come out, and you can put the sabers on them, which look really, really fantastic. Also, his this part fell out, and let's just put that back on. And there you have it, fully outfitted. What do you think?
So cool.
I know, I have to agree. This is really, really awesome. All right, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to put all 3 of them up. We're going to stand them up all together, and we're going to come up with a final conclusion. All right, let's do it. All right, hon. I love these.
I love them very much.
These are an excellent value for what they are. If there was anything wrong with them, I'd have to say the waist swivel on all 3 of them is not that good. Unicorn has an issue with the knees. It just seems that's just how he's designed. If they wanted the most accurate Gundam Unicorn. But besides that, whoa, what a value. 25 to $30. You get something that's really good. It's officially licensed by Bandai Tamashii Nations. Wow.
Yeah, and coming from a person that's bought model kits for my little brothers many times over the years, I think that this is a really great value. This would be something that they would enjoy.
Yeah, wholeheartedly. Mm-hmm. I highly, highly, highly recommend you get these if you're a Gundam fan. You can get them where?
At dstartoys.com.
That's right, you can get them at www.dstartoys.com for awesome action figures. Anyway, guys, I think that's all we got to say. Fantastic figures. Go ahead and pick them up. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Do not forget to rate, comment, and subscribe.
And we love your faces.
See you guys next time. Peace.
Bye.
Hey you! Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Where? Right here. Not there, right here. You. And thanks for watching. So, rate, comment, and subscribe. Right here, right there, right here.